Hello everyone and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all of the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Today we're going to take a look into Gemini's bi-weekly reading for September 1st through the 15th. In this message, we are first going to tap into the energies with the Psychic Tarot deck here. Then we are going to get an overview message with the Fairy Tarot and dig a little bit deeper with a traditional deck. I'll clarify as well as pull a few oracle cards at the end. If it's something you guys are interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. So let's see here, Gemini, what we can see for you guys for September 1st through the 15th. Most important message here for Gemini Spirit. What does Gemini need to see September 1st through the 15th? Please and thank you. Please keep in mind, guys, that the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title resonating, there's most likely going to be something in the message for you. For information on energy cleanse kits, how to get entered into the drawing we do for free personal readings, extended readings, it's all linked below in the description box. And Gemini, if you like how I vibe, you like how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help set your intentions for future messages. We have movement, choices, and decisions. This is Two of Pentacle energy. And destiny. This is the Wheel of Fortune energy in this deck. Let's get one more card out here, and we're going to talk about this overview message here. What I see, Gemini, is there's a decision that you're having to make, and I feel like this is a significant decision. This is going to set the course for a while to come here. You have the strength that you need to make this decision. However, I do feel like there's a lot of pain surrounding this decision. Okay. And I'm not necessarily meaning the decision to be made is painful. I feel like you've gone through a lot to get to this point. I also feel here, Gemini, that this is, there's definitely an ending that's taking place here. And I want to say that right now, it may feel like you are suffering a little bit here in silence, okay? Or just being pushed to the side more. I wouldn't consider it suffering, but maybe, Gemini, you're feeling left or feeling unappreciated, okay? And I feel like what is happening here, Gem, is you're kind of putting your foot down. You're putting an end to this, and you're not allowing people that are going to make you feel this way have a peace in your heart, have a peace in your life right now. I do feel like this is a difficult decision for you to make. But I feel here, Gemini, that the wheel has already been set in motion. Even if you may not intuitively know this yet, or not intentionally know this yet, I feel like there already has been things happening in your life to bring you to the space of transformation. Get a few cards out of the Fairy Tarot to see here a little bit deeper into this message for Gemini. Please and thank you, Spirit. Does Gemini need to see September 1st through the 15th? Please and thank you. September 1st to the 15th, 2020. What does Gemini need to see about this decision that they're having to make here, Spirit. Please and thank you. Let's get 2 more cards out here. 6 of Autumn. There was something in your life here, Gemini, that's caused a lot of pain, a lot of heartache. I feel like you're kind of putting yourself first, is the sense that I'm getting here. And it's causing you to have to release a significant connection in your life. I feel like you feel like it's time for you to move on from this situation. There is definitely a need here, Gemini, with the 9 of Wands coming out twice, to protect yourself, protect your surroundings, protect your family, protect your possessions. Protect yourself first and foremost, okay? Whatever that means to you. So if that means, you know, getting maybe a protection order for some people, maybe that is just making sure that your doors are locked at night, your windows are locked, that type of a thing. But there's definitely a need to be cautious, be aware that there's, especially in this card, protect the fruits of your labor. So this is a card that talks about there could be people that know information and they could try to use this against you, whether that is to physically steal or maybe even something worse. With the legality thing coming up here, Gem, maybe there is a need here to protect yourself legally. It's almost like you're walking away from a situation here, Gemini, that you were very unappreciated, and you started putting yourself first and letting people go that were no longer serving you. Okay, I'm getting a sense here that you may feel some resistance from the past. So let's get a little bit deeper into this message here, Gem. Just seen the Death card again. So Death card, death energy, release, transformation. This card in all decks talks about an ending, making way for a new beginning. Okay. There's definitely a new opportunity that's coming your way that's better suited. OMG. The Death card. Let's get all these cards out here and then we're going to talk about this, Gemini. There's something significant here within your financial situation that you're working on. I also feel like, Gemini, there is a lot of healing that's taking place. Trust your intuition here. Trust your intuition. Let's get a few more cards out here for Gemini, please and thank you. You're moving away from a situation, Gemini, that was very hurtful. And I hate to say it and sound so cliche, but it really does. It's like what I'm envisioning is a relationship where a person may have been going back and forth between you and another person, and you had to make the decision to walk away. You had to release this person. You were feeling very unappreciative here, very unappreciated. The 9 of Wands is coming out 3 different times in this reading. So Gemini, First cards that are coming out here is the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Springs, which is the Nine of Wands, okay? I feel like there is going to be some communication about this decision, right? Or about why you've come to this conclusion. Definitely a sense of closure. I feel here that there is still a need to pay attention, be cautious, make sure that you are protected. Make sure that you're protected. So whatever that means to you, if that means that you're going into a situation where you're maybe having to deal with some overly aggressive people, maybe it could be in that sense. Maybe this is just something that's legally, okay? I do feel like there is a new opportunity that's coming in. This could be an Aries with the Emperor card. We have other energies coming out here, specifically Virgo, Scorpio. We have air energy, earth energy. We pretty much have all of the signs present, all of the elements is what I'll say. I do feel, however, this new beginning is somebody who is not your typical person. So this isn't somebody who is a person that you would normally think of as a person that you would talk to or date. However, you feel a deep connection with this person here, okay? This is very fiery energy, very passionate energy coming in. This may be of somebody that you've already met, but this could be somebody that is, how energy works with the universe is, in order to attract new things into your life, you kind of have to make space for that. And it kind of makes sense in the physical terms, as if you're talking to somebody and you're really interested in a person, you're probably not going to be open to talking or getting to know somebody else. Some people may, but for the most part, you're not going to really be interested in other people. Once your focus is on one person, that's usually the main person, okay? Maybe this energy shift that you're going through, Gemini, the people from your past can feel this, can feel you moving away from them, okay? I do sense for most of you, this is definitely a romantic situation. There is a need here to take some time, Gemini. Take your time with this process. Make sure that you're coming to terms with the lessons that need to be learned in this ending. I talk about that a lot on the channel. You can't just, something significant ends. You really have to take time to process that. It's psychological. You have to give your brain time to process, time to think, maybe even rehash that scenario. You may go over it a couple times. But really trying to hone in on the lesson that needs to be learned here, okay? It's almost like a new day is dawning, okay? But you're going to have to really get clear on the motive here and where you're headed, right? Where do you envision yourself going from here? The Death card is coming out from 3 different decks, guys. That's a significant ending, okay? And I feel like this is a decision, Gemini, that you have been in the process of making here, okay? Now, making sure that you're taking time to heal. Some of you may have already been experiencing the grieving process, so you may be already a little bit further along on your journey. But there is this sense of somebody is feeling left. And I don't feel like it's you, Gemini. Somebody is feeling left out in the cold. And I don't feel like this is you. I feel like maybe at one point, Gemini, you were the one that felt left. You were the one that felt abandoned. But I feel like with this 5 of Pentacles coming out, clarifying the 4 of Winter, which is the 4 of Swords, you've already healed from that. And this could very well be what you're walking away from. They could feel like you're leaving, like you're abandoning them. Trust the process here. And again, make sure that you're protecting yourself. That Nine of Wands. Okay, the Nine of Wands came out 3 different times, as well as the Death card. So there's definitely a need here, Gemini, to protect yourself. You're moving towards something that is more fulfilling. Okay, something that's going to bring you more stability, more happiness. Focus on the things that you can control, like your career, your self-discovery journey. I feel like the seeds have been planted here with something. The Seven of Pentacles always talks about those seeds have been planted. Things being prepared for positive movement forward. I feel like you are headed in a positive direction here, Gemini. So just keep swimming, keep moving forward. Okay, keep moving forward. Let's get some clarification. I'm going to start with the Nine of Spring, 8 of Wands, 2 of Pence for Gemini. Please clarify. Please and thank you for Gemini, September 1st through the 15th. 8 of Wands. I feel like there's a need here to be strategic, Gemini, on what you say. If you do have a conversation with a person, if you are coming forward, there's the 4 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, clarifying the 8 of Wands with the 2 of Pentacles, okay? You need to be strategic on what you say with this person and how you say it. I also feel like there is a need here to be very practical with this past person. And mention that feeling unappreciative or underappreciated. Clarify the Ace of Wands with the Emperor for Gemini, please. Someone's trying to control this situation here. Your past person may come back and try to control this situation. We have the 10 of Cups in reverse with the King of Pentacles in reverse. And I feel like this is definitely past energy here. 4 of Wands and 4 of Swords. And I feel like that would be clarifying the Death and the Hermit. For most of you, I feel like you may have already met this new person. It just may be more on a friendly basis. Now, because you've met this new person and you have this attraction to this new person, your past can feel the energetic shift. It's how energy works. Subconscious can't be explained. Your past person, that may be why there's a need here to protect, okay? Don't say too much information. Don't say too much information to this person. They could use that against you in some way, shape, or form. Maybe they're going to try to get information on who this new person is, so they can try to sabotage the connection. There's definitely a need here to kind of withhold what you're saying, what you're speaking to this past person about. Just be very practical about how they made you feel and what can be done to move this connection forward. If they want to know who your new person is, that's irrelevant. If they want to know anything about your current life right now without them, all of that is irrelevant, Gemini. All this person needs to know is what they need to do to fix the situation to get back in your good graces, if you're going to allow that. If not, say that then. I don't feel comfortable allowing you back into my life because I don't want to feel abandoned and left again. I don't want to go through that feeling again. You're going to have an opportunity to speak your piece. And there's a need here to just be very strategic with what you say. 7 of Cups. For those of you that this is resonating with, you know who this is pertaining to already. Okay? I do feel like there is one person you have in mind. It's one person that you have in mind that this would even pertain to. Feeling left, okay? Needing to protect yourself from that person. You know who that is. Trust your intuition on that, okay? This is an opportunity for healing, Gemini. So allow this opportunity to take place. Allow this healing energy to come in and to take place. Maybe this conversation is just to get closure on the past. And sometimes, Gemini, you need to understand it's not always about you. I know someone needed to hear that, but it takes 2 to tango in every situation. That's why they say there's 3 sides to every story. There's your side, there's their side, and then there's the truth, what really happened. Here's the thing, Gemini. You want to heal. I can see in this reading that you want to heal. You want to move forward from this past situation that's not going to happen until you get closure. And a lot of people will say, oh, you don't have to go back and deal with your ex to get closure. You're right. You don't have to go back and deal with your ex. There are other ways to get closure in a situation. But again, it comes back to that it's not always about you. Sometimes this other person is who needs the closure. There's something here that's ending, a significant ending that's needing to be closed out for you to be able to move forward. 9 of Cups with the 7 of Pentacles for Gemini. Death card, that's the freaking 4th deck. Your wish fulfillment is in this ending, but you're not wanting to walk away for some reason. Maybe some of you feel like this past person is your soulmate or your twin flame or something along those lines, and I feel like there may be some confusion in that. Maybe there isn't. That's also part of that soulmate twin flame journey is the lesson of walking away and letting go. Just so you guys know, you can look what the twin flame journey is about. It's all online. And I feel here that for some of you, this might just be a karmic person that you're having to let go, and you're not wanting to let this person go. And for some of you, I feel like this is a soul tie or a twin flame connection, and you're afraid. This card also talks about a fear. Whatever the case may be, the part of the lesson that's needing to be learned is in letting go of a certain connection here. And I do feel like the wish fulfillment, the wish granted, the celebration, the emotional fulfillment, Gemini, is going to come from walking away. It's letting go, actually. Letting go. Not walking away, letting go. And maybe that does entail walking away from a person. Ultimately, it's letting go. So let's get a few cards out here for your advice, guidance moving forward for this bi-weekly message. I'm going to do an extended version to this reading, Gemini. In the extended version, we'll take a look into what are the next steps here moving forward. Where is this all headed, right? Take a look at the outcome if the guidance is followed. pull out a few different oracle decks over there. If it's something you guys are interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. That link is below in the description box. Also, guys, the second link is to subscribe to Vimeo. It gives you access to all the extended versions for all the signs, and it's the second link. We're going to try to dive in a little bit deeper into this message, and we're going to try to also take a look into this new person's intentions here moving forward, a little bit deeper into that situation. So you're more than welcome in joining us. And Gemini, caution, 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 caution. There's a lot of cards that are coming out about withholding, about proceeding with caution. I feel like even if you do get closure in a situation, there's a need here to be careful about what you say. Could be you or another person. The Justice card is coming out. So I feel like there may be a legal matter that you may be having to deal with here. That may be why you're having to withhold or hold back what you say. But don't be too over exertive when you're speaking to this past person. Be very cautious here. Be very mindful, because I feel like there's a reason why that's coming out. They could be using what you say against you or something along those lines here, Gemini. So just pay attention. Pay attention, okay? Also, Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords talks about restless, nightmares, right? Stress, anxiety, not being able to sleep, okay? I do feel like this situation is causing somebody a whole lot of stress. Not really, I don't really feel it's you, Gemini, even though it could be. But I feel like this is the past person coming through here. It's almost like they're scrambling. They're trying to anything they can to get your goat, okay? There's just a need here with that past person to be very practical, very just straightforward and honest, and don't give them any extra thing. Be very mindful with that person. So Gemini, here we have Soul Journey. If you guys are finding that this message has been helpful, that it's resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. All the love and support is very much appreciated here, and it does help with the growth of the channel, getting the message out there. So thank you guys so much for that. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. It is so easy to give away the power to transform your life. Certainly, there have been people along your path who have shaped you into who you are today, but you are solely responsible for your own happiness. The ego can be a very fragile thing, and if it comes under fire, the first instinct is to blame an outside force. Victim consciousness weakens the connection that you have to your soul source. This mindset says, I don't have the power inside myself to break free because someone else's power is stronger. This is an illusion. When you believe that someone else is responsible for your problems, that belief is the problem. Personal responsibility can empower you to change your reality. Lasting transformation always begins on the inside and works its way out. There is a difference between a reason and an excuse. A reason is valid and unavoidable. An excuse is an attempt to shift the blame. Gemini. Here's the thing that I can see with that and intertwining with this reading. There may be somebody here who's pointing fingers. Whether this is you or the other person, that may be, Gemini, why there's a need here to be very practical. If this person tries to point the finger on what you did to shift the blame, simply by saying, you're right, I did do that. That was my part in this mess. And I'm taking personal responsibility for that. What was your part? Sometimes it's not about what we say to a person, but how we say it. Words can either hurt or heal. So that's why there's a need to choose your words wisely. Let's get a power thought card out here for you, Gemini. Do feel like this is a good solid message coming out for you guys for this bi-weekly readings. So let's see for Gemini Spirit. It's the power thought card Gemini needs to see for this message. As I say yes to life, life says yes to me. Yes. Life mirrors my every thought. As I keep my thoughts positive, life brings to me only good experiences. As I say yes to life, life says yes to me. Beautiful, 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 Gemini. So, Gemini, I feel like that is a good solid message coming out for you guys for this bi-weekly reading. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Again, if you guys want to get in on the extended version of the reading, the link is below in the description box. Otherwise, thank you guys again so much, and I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.